I'm a Major Aaron Ashkenazi, go by Kamikaze, the F-15EX test director down here at Eglin. So this is the EX's EX1, the first EX that we have down here. This is a developmental test airplane, but it's shared between the 85th and 40th, so doing DT and OT. Looking at the front, so it's APG-82 V1 radar, which is the same radar that the F-15E model has. What this airplane brings is the ability to have station 1 and 9 on there. So what that means is the ability to have up to 12 missiles on there. So those 2 additional weapon stations on the wings allows you to carry 2 additional missiles, AIM-9s or AIM-120s that are on there to increase your capacity by that 50%. Airplane can be flown with either external fuel tanks, or we have the ability to carry conformal fuel tanks on the airplane as well. So what that means is the ability to carry air-to-ground ordnance on there, similar to what the F-15E model does. All the airplanes coming off the line are going to come with the GE 129 motors. It's the same motors that the F-15QA has on there, so about 29,500 pounds of thrust on the airplane for both of those motors. Each airplane as well is going to have EPAWs already integrated into it coming off of the factory. So what that is the Eagle passive active warning survivability system. So it is our electronic warfare system for the ability for us to jam and as well to be able to detect those threats out there in the electronic warfare environment. So we'll take a look at the cockpit. So it's got the advanced cockpit system. So a large area display, a 10 by 19 inch large area display that we'll go take a look at. This is what's known as the Advanced Cockpit System, ACS. The components of that is the large area display, so it's a 10 by 19 inch fully customizable display, and so fully touch screen. We have the ability to select either a 2, a 4, a 5, a 7, or an 8 window, so it allows us to be able to maneuver those depending upon the mission sets that we're executing. And then we have what's known as the low profile HUD, so it's a smaller HUD than the F-15E, but that's able to account for that larger area display that we have. Really the beauty of this is how customizable that display is, so that way depending upon what mission sets that we're executing, we're able to kind of bring up the appropriate display as opposed to the F-15C or E model where you were stuck with that same 5 by 5 inch display. All color, all touchscreen display. Majority of the switches along the sides are very similar to the F-15C or the F-15E model. And the beauty of that is as guys are transitioning to this airplane, it's very familiar for them. So it really eases that transition for this platform to minimize that transition time as well as transition cost.